Checking my emails about every 15 or 20 minutes. Actually, not many, because I'm on the road so much. I really use them as an email machine, and simple things like alarm clocks and so on. So I don't use any complicated location finders or weather. Weather is really important to me, because if I'm traveling between different climate zones, I need to know what to pack. Yeah. Well, I think some of them are free to me, but I think they may be paid for by the company. I do actually, yes, and I'm quite sort of insistent with our trainees that they also do, because I think there's a different form of notation that comes from manuscript, actually, and also the differing ability to pay attention to the interlocutor. So I do still use notepads, and I also still use notepads for some composition as well. For instance, if I'm away from the office, or if I'm composing a really important all-staff memo, for instance, I'll always write it out in longhand. Well, I have a Twitter account, but I don't use, I'm not on Facebook. Well, for two reasons. One is that I have a strong point of view about people in business who use Facebook for their own personal advantage. So you know, there are CEOs who've got 2 or 3 people employed in a company just doing their social media. And it's not of any value, in my view, to the company fundamentally. It may be of value to the individual. I absolutely don't want to do that. If I was to be on Facebook, I'd have to have someone to manage it, unless it was a purely personal thing. And then the other issue is the confusion of personal and public. So it's very difficult, and I have no desire to go into an alias or something like that. But I've you know, come across horror stories of clients' Facebook accounts being accessed by agencies and vice versa, and so on. It's something that we have to be careful about, and hopefully when I'm retired I'll be on it, and see you there. No, it doesn't irritate me. It annoys me sometimes if we lose digital business to a pure play, because then I would question why weren't we strong enough apparently to win it. Because I don't believe in the pure play philosophy of treating digital as a specialism, as a silo. I think that's wrong. But apart from that, I recognise that some of them are very distinguished competitors, particularly in the US. There's some really first-class digital agencies. And again, the industry as a whole has benefited from them and the expertise they brought in.